In a bustling urban area, a Starbucks serves as a popular meeting spot for professionals and tourists. The store is known for its welcoming atmosphere, modern decor, and friendly service, attracting a diverse clientele who appreciate the vibrant and inviting environment. The interior of the Starbucks is decorated with comfortable furniture, soft lighting, and a warm color palette that creates a sense of comfort. The large windows allow natural light to illuminate the space, making it an ideal place to relax, work, or socialize. During mornings and late afternoons, the store becomes particularly busy, with a steady stream of customers coming in for coffee and snacks. The constant flow of people creates a dynamic and energetic atmosphere, making Starbucks a focal point in the local community. James is a longtime employee responsible for cleaning the store. He is a hardworking, humble man, dedicated to ensuring that the Starbucks is always clean and welcoming for customers and coworkers. Known for his kindness and willingness to help, James is a constant and reliable presence in the store. His warm and friendly personality makes him a beloved figure among both staff and regular customers. He is seen as a pillar of the team, always willing to perform his tasks with a smile and a positive attitude. His dedication to his work and the Starbucks community reflects his altruistic and committed character. James is known for his long work hours, ensuring the store is always spotless and organized. He is meticulous in his tasks, making sure every detail is attended to, from cleaning tables to organizing cleaning supplies. His work ethic is admirable, and he rarely leaves a task unfinished. James is recognized for his efficiency and for never complaining, even when the work is physically exhausting. Despite the fatigue that work often brings, he is grateful for the employment opportunity and the connections he makes with the people he encounters daily. He sees his work as a way to contribute to the community and build meaningful relationships. James lives in a modest neighborhood known for its close-knit community and welcoming spirit. His home is modest, reflecting a life of simplicity and contentment. He is active in his community, participating in local events and helping neighbors whenever he can. His willingness to help others is a natural extension of his generous and altruistic personality. James's life is marked by values of humility and service to others. He finds joy in small things and is grateful for the simple blessings of everyday life. Despite his modest financial situation, James dedicates his life to helping others. He is often seen participating in community actions, such as organizing food donations or helping clean public areas. His generosity is recognized and valued by everyone who knows him. He is an example of altruism, always willing to lend a hand to those in need without expecting anything in return. James's dedication to others is a central part of his identity, and he takes pride in being a positive force in the lives of others. His kindness and empathy are qualities that make him beloved and respected by all. The Starbucks is a busy meeting spot, especially during peak hours. The store attracts a diverse clientele, including students, professionals, and tourists, all drawn by the quality coffee and welcoming atmosphere. James plays a crucial role in maintaining the store's environment, ensuring it is always clean and welcoming. His work is essential to the positive customer experience, and he takes pride in contributing to the store's success. The lively atmosphere of Starbucks, combined with James's dedication, creates an environment where everyone feels welcome and comfortable. The store is a vibrant and inclusive space, reflecting the spirit of the community it serves. James is known for his ease in making friends and his ability to connect with customers. He always has a kind word and a smile to share, making him a welcoming and friendly presence in the store. His positive attitude and willingness to listen make him popular among regular customers, who often seek him out for quick, friendly conversations. James is a familiar and comforting figure who helps create a sense of community at Starbucks. His presence contributes to the welcoming atmosphere of the store, making everyone feel valued and appreciated. James is an example of how small acts of kindness can have a significant impact on the lives of those around him. Have you ever met someone who unexpectedly changed your life? Subscribe to the channel and share your story. Life is full of mysteries and incredible people. Subscribe and leave a like for more inspiring stories. Share in the comments the people who have made a difference in your life. At the store, there was a mysterious customer who always gave generous tips to James. This customer stood out for his distinctive appearance and reserved demeanor, noted for his calm and somewhat enigmatic presence. The customer had a habit of making simple orders, usually a coffee and a pastry, but never staying to consume them. He always seemed to have something on his mind, but rarely spoke about himself, adding to the mystery surrounding him. James, accustomed to interacting with a variety of customers, noticed that the mysterious customer's behavior was different. Though intrigued, he respected the customer's privacy and appreciated the generous tips, which were a significant help to him. The customer claimed to be very wealthy and to own many properties, which intrigued James. Despite his apparent wealth, the customer maintained a humble and polite demeanor, never flaunting his fortune. James, true to his values, treated all customers with the same respect and attention, regardless of their social status. He believed that everyone deserved to be treated with dignity and care. The customer's claims about his wealth, combined with his reserved behavior, only added to the mystery. James couldn't help but wonder about the life and past of this enigmatic customer. James noticed that despite being very wealthy, the customer always seemed sad and thoughtful. He had a deep melancholic look, as if carrying a great burden on his shoulders. This characteristic added to the mystery surrounding the customer, who never revealed much about himself. James felt a mixture of curiosity and compassion, wishing to understand what could be causing such sadness. Though intrigued, James respected the customer's privacy, avoiding personal questions. He continued to treat him with the same respect and cordiality he showed to all customers. Despite always ordering a coffee and a pastry, the customer never consumed what he ordered. He gave James the money for the order and disappeared before touching the food, leaving James puzzled by his behavior. James found it strange but never directly questioned the customer. He respected the customer's decision to remain discreet and maintained a professional posture, although the situation intrigued him more and more. This pattern of behavior became a routine, and James began to look forward to the customer's visits, curious to learn more about him and the reason for his actions. However, he remained professional, focusing on his work and customer satisfaction. The mysterious customer would vanish suddenly whenever James turned to get the order. He left a generous tip on the table but never stayed to consume anything, adding to the mystery of his identity and intentions. This intriguing behavior generated curiosity not only in James, but also among other staff and customers who began to notice the fleeting presence of the mysterious customer. The customer's figure became a frequent topic of conversation at the store. While appreciating the generosity of the tips, James felt increasingly intrigued and perplexed. He couldn't understand why someone so generous and seemingly lonely acted in such an unusual manner. On a day off, James and his neighborhood friends decided to research the wealthiest people in the city. They were curious about how these individuals had helped the community and contributed to local well-being. During their research, they discovered that many of these prominent figures had already passed away, but were still remembered for their contributions and legacy. The friends discussed the fascinating stories of these personalities and their lasting influences. James began to make connections between the stories of the deceased wealthy individuals and the mysterious customer. He wondered if the customer could be related somehow to these historical figures, or if it was simply a coincidence. While reading about local philanthropists, James received a message from an unknown number. The message congratulated him on his good work and encouraged him to continue, accompanied by a deposit of $1 million into his bank account. James was shocked and incredulous at the generosity and mysterious origin of the money. He never expected to receive such a sum, especially from an anonymous and generous source. The message and deposit raised many questions. Who could the anonymous donor be? And why would they choose James as the beneficiary of such generosity? These questions haunted James, who felt torn between gratitude and suspicion. Suspicious and perplexed, James went to the bank to confirm the validity of the deposit. He discovered that the money was real and had been transferred from an offshore account by an anonymous donor. The confirmation of the deposit only increased the mystery. James wondered about the identity of the donor and the motives behind this act of generosity. He began to consider possible connections between the mysterious customer and the donation. The situation left him bewildered, unsure of how to react to the unexpected fortune. He pondered what to do with the money and how this newfound wealth might affect his simple life and the values he always cherished. One of James's friends discovered information about a secret sect associated with one of the city's wealthiest families. The material included an old newspaper with an article about the sect's founder, who died more than 66 years ago. Upon seeing the founder's photo in the newspaper, James recognized the man as the mysterious customer from Starbucks. The discovery was shocking and cast a new light on the encounters he had with the customer. James began to question the nature of the encounters and the possibility that the customer was an apparition or a spiritual entity. The connection to the secret sect and the customer's mysterious past increased James's suspicions and fascination. James reflected on the encounters with the mysterious customer, questioning whether he was real or an apparition. He considered the possibility that the customer was a spirit or an entity tied to the city's mysterious past. The discovery of the customer's past and his connection to the secret sect left him confused and intrigued. He felt drawn to understand more about the customer and the purpose of the encounters, besides questioning the meaning of the received money. James pondered the possibility that the customer was trying to communicate something or leave a legacy. He felt compelled to investigate further and discover the truth behind the mysterious events. Want to know more about this mysterious story? We're just getting started. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to follow the next chapter of this intriguing story. Leave your comments and theories below, and don't miss the continuation of this fascinating tale.